Hello everyone. Today's my topic is about angles and trigonometric functions. And my name is Jian Jin. And firstly, we come from the start from at angles. So what is an angle? An angle is formed by a rotating array about its endpoint. And as you can see, the endpoint is called the vertex, and the initial position of the ray is called the initial side, and the final position is called the terminal side. And two sides form the angle. But we should know about this is that, firstly, the direction of rotation may be counterclockwise, clockwise, which will be considered to be positive or negative respectively. And second, the magnitudes or rotation are traditionally measured in degrees, where revolution is defined to be 360 degrees, written 360 degrees. Angles have some properties. The most important is its periodicity. The angles have a periodic representation with the period 360 degrees. And as we can see, the 60 degrees looks like the same as the minus 300 degrees or the 420 degrees. Similarly, the trigonometric functions are periodic, the same. We will talk about it later. And before the functions, we should know about is the radians. A circle with radius 1 is called a unit circle. Since the circumference of unit circle has length 2 pi, there are 2 pi radians in one revolution. So the conversion between degrees and radians is here. And after that, we should know about the brief history of trigonometric functions. The systematic study of trigonometric functions began in Hellenistic mathematics, reaching India as part of Hellenistic astronomy. The development of modern trigonometry shifted during the Western Age of Enlightenment, beginning with 17th century mathematics, Isaac Newton and James Stirling, and reaching its modern form with Leonhard Euler. And the trigonometric functions, we always use three types of the functions, that is sine, cosine, and tangent. We seldom use cosecant and secant and cotangent because they can all be returned in the form of sine and cosine. Some properties of these functions is firstly, the sine and cosine functions are periodic with period 2 pi, as we can see on this graph. They are periodic. And the second is the tangent function is periodic with period pi. And third is that it's not difficult to figure out that the sine function and the tangent function are odd functions, as we can see on this graph, the same. And the cosine function is an even function. And here comes to some special angles. The values of the sine, cosine, and the tangent function at the special angles can be obtained by drawing appropriate figures of triangles. And here lists some special values of special angles. Here is an important identity called the Pythagorean identity, that is sine x squared plus cosine x squared equals 1. The result is called an identity because it is true for all x belongs to real numbers. And here next is a brief proof of this identity. And more identities are given here. All of these are based on the periodicity of angles. So we can just have these identities here. And finally comes to sum and the difference formulas. We can use sine x, sine y, and cosine x, cosine y to write in some other form like sine x plus y or cosine x plus y. And thanks for watching. That's all. Thank you.